Hey, it's tea time. It's Brenda Geiger with the Wellness Whisperer, where I encourage you to cut the crap and live well. Tea time for me is usually decaffeinated. Today I'm having some pure peppermint from Twinings. But did you know that tea next to water is the most consumed beverage in the world? And if you are going to cut the crap and live your best well life, maybe should consider drinking tea, not coffee. Dr. Daniel Amen, who is a brain expert, actually calls caffeine a drug and doesn't think that people should be chugging down 5 to 6 to 7 cups a day if you want to have good brain health. So I am going to share a few statistics about tea, and then I'm going to introduce you to a master in tea blending, Stacie Robertson. Here are some quick stats about tea. 4 out of 5 people drink tea. 87% of millennials drink tea. Tea doesn't have any sodium, fat, carbonation, or sugar. And there are more than 3,000 published research studies about the health benefits of tea. Now here's some fun stuff. According to a study by Chinet, tea drinkers are extroverts, prefer cats, and tend to watch shows like The Big Bang Theory. On the opposite side, coffee drinkers are introverts, prefer dogs, and watch Seinfeld. Let me tell you about the 6 different types of teas and their health benefits. Black tea is known to banish fatigue, create mental alertness, and raise energy levels. Green tea, according to WebMD, may improve your mental alertness, relieve your tummy problems, your headaches, and maybe even help with weight loss. White tea, according to Healthline, reduces your risk for heart disease, cavities, and insulin resistance, which is important in our very booming population with prediabetes and diabetes too. Mint tea, which is one of my favorites, like peppermint, they're caffeine-free and they help with digestion. It also helps with nausea if you're traveling. So let's talk about oolong tea. In our last episode of The Wellness Whisperer, we toured Emily's French tea room, and Emily Jackson loves oolong tea. It has the same benefits of green and black tea, but Chinese herbalists say it really helps strengthen your weak kidneys and your spleen energy, and that sounds really important. And then last but not least, there's rooibos tea. It is packed with antioxidants and contains minerals like iron, zinc, calcium, potassium, fluoride, and vitamin C. So what's not to love about the health benefits of tea? Now let's pop over to the tea market in the Crestwood Shopping Center in Kansas City to meet Stacy.
Well, hello. Welcome to Tea Market. I'm Stacie Robertson. I'm the founder, and Tea Market has been here for 22 years. We opened in 2002. So whenever you come to Tea Market, we invite you to enjoy our tea of the day. We're always sampling something we've made fresh for the day. And so, like I said, we've been here 22 years. We specialize in whole leaf, loose leaf tea, and that's what all of these are. And we kind of organize them. Normally when you see tea in a shop or you see things online, they typically are categorizing things where black tea, green tea, oolong tea, white tea. And you know, I have found out over the years that not everybody knows what all that means or cares that much, but what they do know is tea has energy. And so we divide it up into the way tea provides the body energy. So for example, all of these orange labels, these are going to be our most caffeinated black teas, and they are our energetic and focused teas. So they're going to give us that great energy that we're looking for. Tea has that much gentler caffeine, about 1/3 of the caffeine of a cup of coffee. And so we get that much gentler little lift and little energy from that. And then after that, people are looking for calming and relaxing teas. So these are going to be our teas that are herbal or decaf, just naturally caffeine-free or a decaffeinated tea, because sometimes we like to have some tea in the evening and don't want it to keep us up. And then this green section here, this is our healthy and well teas. A lot of times people are just looking for teas that they can drink all day, every day, that are just going to give them good nutrition and good health. And most people don't know a cup of green tea has less caffeine than a Hershey's Kiss. So if you're very sensitive to caffeine, but you want that immune boost, those wonderful antioxidants from drinking tea, green tea might be just perfect for you. And then beyond that, we have our restored and better teas. So I'm a holistic health coach. I'm a master blender. And so these are teas that I blended for myself because I don't like to go to the doctor about things, to solve a lot of the problems we all just naturally have. And Energize is one to help people get off of coffee. The same people that have a hard time getting off the coffee also have a hard time sleeping. So then we have Sweet Dreams for them. And so we have lots of teas that are in that efficacious category. And then these are our celebratory and special teas. These are just some really rare and high-end teas that are quite lovely and maybe a bit of a splurge, like this unbelievable milk taste oolong. And then ones that are just fun for a birthday or a wedding tea. And then we have oolong teas and white teas, and these are in our light and youthful category. Everybody wants to find out how to lose weight drinking tea and how to stay young. And so these are teas that are naturally have those anti-aging and some weight management properties to them. So welcome to Tea Market.
Today I am in Crestwood with the beautiful Stacie Robertson, who owns the Tea
Market.
Mm-hmm. And she is going to share with right now. What are you sharing with me in my cup?
That is Bora Bora. Bora Bora is a black tea, and it has all kinds of exotic fruits.
Boom, boom, boom.
Isn't that nice?
It is Bora Bora.
Yeah.
So, as a disclosure, Stacy and I are both a member of the Wellness Consortium in Kansas City, so we have that commonality. This is the first time I've been in her beautiful store, and I'm being educated because my husband drinks a lot of coffee, so I just piggyback on him. But I happen to know I probably should be drinking more tea instead. Based on my yoga instructor and Ayurvedic instructor, I'm a Vata, full of air. We shouldn't be drinking coffee. It's too acidic, so it's not good for my dosha. Would you share why you converted over? I'm taking it you're a 100% tea drinker.
Oh, 100%. I have been for, almost 30 years, you know.
And what was your journey that led you to tea?
Yeah, that's kind of my real health and wellness is my whole focus around the tea, and I always say that if you ask people tell me one thing you know about tea, everybody says it's good for you. That's the one thing everybody seems to know. And, I knew that too. And I grew up kind of drinking tea with my grandmother, and who was the biggest influence in my life. And then when I was a young person, I drank a lot of coffee. I had a really, really hectic job. I traveled 5 states and had a big sales job and all of that. And everything was coffee and hotels and restaurants and, nights and all that kind of thing. And I just really hit the wall with the coffee. And I was a young person, and I thought, oh my gosh, I am just too young to feel this unwell. And I actually had a moment where I thought, Lord, please don't let it be the coffee. And it was the coffee, and it was a million other things, too much fast food, not enough sleep, just, and all kinds of things, not enough of the right movement, not, cooking myself nutritious, healthy meals. So there was a whole lot. But, the interesting thing about, the wellness journey is that tea really cracked open that door, because once I realized when I got off the coffee, I felt so much better. I didn't have any more of the jitters. I didn't have any more heart palpitation. I didn't have any more of the tummy upset. You can stop apologizing to people about your coffee breath. I mean, it's what everybody I know that drinks coffee, they spend all day doing that, and so it was really wonderful. And that experience caused me to go, well, what if I just ate more fruits and vegetables? How would that feel? And what if I started going for long walks? And what if I started doing yoga? And what if I started practicing a little mindfulness? And it really just that single switch from coffee to tea just cracked open the door to this whole world of wellness and intentional self-care. So I'm so grateful for that.
Thank you for sharing. And that's a wrap on our tea episode with the wonderful master tea blender and owner of the Tea Market, Stacie Robertson. If you're interested in learning more about the health benefits of drinking tea, I would highly encourage you to also watch the episode with Emily Jackson of Emily's French Tea Room. and with Dr. Sarah Kachera, who has authored 2 books on Ayurvedic practices and the benefits of drinking tea. Those 2 episodes are featured on Wellness Whisperer Podcast YouTube channel. You can find them on our website, www.wellnesswhispererpodcast.com. Cheers.